Hey guys, Chaos Chronicles. Alright, so I'm going to do a video. So I always get asked if I have any magic tricks or if I have anything that can help people in their efforts in beating a court case or getting off their offences. And I can tell you something right from the get-go that everyone needs to know, that legal aid is a scam. I'm telling you right now, legal aid lawyers are the shittest lawyers you can get. And I can promise you right now that 9 times out of 10 when you use a legal aid solicitor, they are going to be doing you wrong. Now I'm saying this from my own experience, and my own experience is that if you have money, that is, if you have money to pay for a QC, an SC, like a Queen's Counsel, a senior counsel, which are the highest of solicitors. The truth is, if you have money to pay for your defense, the chances are you are going to, if not beat your case, you are going to get away with next to nothing happen to you. And the reason is because this is one of those exact situations where you get what you are paid for. Now, you can't be expecting to go into a murder investigation, a murder case, a murder trial using public assistance. Like, they are just not going to fight for you like the people that you are paying $2,000 a day to represent you are. And I can tell you that from my exact experience in what's happened to me. All right, let's use an example. So sorry, I had to turn my Xbox off. I could hear DayZ playing in the background. You don't want to be hearing that, I doubt it. So in my experience, let's use bail as an example, right? So you have one good chance at getting bail, and I also say to people that if you are just being locked up, they're going to say to you, do you want to apply for bail the next day in court? Say no and wait till you know that you have a good legal representation to go for bail, because you only get one good chance at it. So I'll use an example, say for violent offences for me, for fighting, using legal aid, going for bail, and just getting outright 100% denied bail with every condition, signing in, curfew, programs, all that bullshit, and it is absolutely out of the question 99.9% of the time. Why? Because those people are shit. And no offense, there are some good legal aid lawyers out there, solicitors, that do absolutely work their pants off to help their clients, and I'm talking about ones that I know. So if you're watching this, you know I'm talking about you, miss, and you are really, really good at what you do. And paying for your lawyer is absolutely 1,000,000% going to help you out. And like I said, going for bail, you are not going to get bail using legal aid. I actually used a QC for legal aid one time. I got done for some serious offences, guns and violence, and the legal aid person said you have zero chance of getting bail. Now, when I got my partner to get money together of mine and go pay this QC to get me bail, he walked into where I was waiting to go to court. The first question I asked them was, am I going to get bail? He said, without a doubt. That is not even a problem today. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I am going to get you bail today. That is not an issue. I promise you I will get you bail. We need to start working on your case. And I was like, damn, it's as easy as that. And so from that time on, whenever I could, I would use legal aid. I would not use legal aid. I would use paid for solicitors. And the ones that I was using legal aid for, whether or not I was giving them under the table assistance, is questionable. So, guys, I always say that, at the end of my videos, if you don't want to be in trouble, if you don't want to be going to prison, if you don't want to be dealing with, is my solicitor going to be getting me out today? Don't do fucking crime. It's as simple as that. Especially today's days, day and age. If you watch my videos, I will explain to you in full why you shouldn't be a criminal today. And I will just say right now, snitches. Snitches on snitches on snitches. And that is one reason why you shouldn't be a criminal today. And I always try and put a little additive at the end of all my videos that, I'm not a preacher, I'm a prime example is what I always say. And if you do exactly the opposite to what I did in my life, then you should do pretty well. But should you find yourself in a position where you may or may not need legal assistance, trust me, hanging on to that money that you've been saving up from selling pharmaceuticals, this is the time to be spending it right now. Because if not, you are going to be spending your whole trial on remand, and it is so hard to fight a trial when you're on remand. You need to be ringing your barrister, your solicitor whenever you can, and telling them everything they need to know. And there's just things you can't do when you are on remand. So I'm telling you right now, it is absolutely priceless information that if you are getting caught and you are going to go to court, you need to be paying for your solicitor. And trust me, you will notice the difference straight away. And I can't tell you much more on that scenario, but trust me, if you are going to prison and you need to be going to court, you need to ask your family for assistance, ask your friends for assistance. I'm laughing because, I know the answer is going to be a no to that. But you need to be obtaining some kind of solicitor that you are paying for. And trust me, it will pay dividends for you. But an easier thing, if you don't want to be going through this bullshit, don't be doing crime. Trust me, I worked my ass off being the best criminal I could for 20 years straight, and I have zero to show for it. Anything I have to show for it is all up here, and that is why I'm telling you, my friends, that this life is not the go. Alright guys, Chaos Chronicles, that's another video. We're out. Getting closer to pushing me off a life's little edge.